Good. Gunja river water, clean enough to drink by 2250, inshallah.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Yeah, okay, thanks. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Is that a Newfoundland?
No, an Afghan hound. Are you circulating a petition, or?
Oh, we're signing up people to become members of Green Peace. Yeah, what do you know about us?
I know about the Green Party a little bit, and Green Peace. Oh yeah, you guys have the boats and the whales and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been a member?
No, I'm not a member yet.
What's your name?
I'm Bill or Mohammed.
Bill?
Yeah.
Cool. What's your dog's name?
This is Mecca or Liberty.
Mecca or Liberty?
Yeah.
Liberty. Which one do you like better?
Well, my Muslim brothers like Mecca, and my Christian brothers like Liberty.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Religious tolerant dog. Love
Maybe
it.
I should say siblings instead of brothers now.
So, do you like what Greenpeace does?
Yes and no. Question authority respectfully. So sometimes I think it could be more respectful somehow, but definitely I'm for the questioning the authority, yeah.
Cool, for sure. So right now we're working on our forest campaign. We've lost over 80% of our ancient rainforest all over the world.
80%, wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy. What we do is we put pressure on huge corporations and we get them to go sustainable. Procter & Gamble, Dove, Colgate, L'Oreal, Nike, Gucci, Adidas. We've gotten over 100 huge name corporations like that to actually go sustainable.
What does that mean when they go sustainable?
So like tree farms, recycled materials, basically cutting deforestation from their supply chains. So they're no longer sourcing from, I guess, sourcers that are contributing to rainforest destruction.
Yeah.
So
do they verify that somehow? Do people inspect that with Facebook and give you a report that, yeah, that's really not being clear-cut today? Or?
Yeah. I don't know exactly how. But I mean, we work with like governments too. We don't take money from governments. But like in the Amazon rainforest, for example, the Brazilian government, super corrupt. But we launched a campaign against lumber liquidators. 78% of the logging that they do is happening illegally. Sorry. So yeah, in terms of the rainforest campaign, I don't really know how that's enforced. I do know that we have an Arctic campaign, and we protected the Antarctic in 1998. This Madrid Protocol was signed. So like a bunch of countries signed it. The Antarctic cannot be touched for exploitation.
But it's melting until the ice is gone, and then
so that is another huge problem.
Yeah.
But the good news is, like, no one's speeding up that process by like oil drilling or commercial fishing. So it's totally protected. It's a global sanctuary for 50 years, starting in '98, because of Greenpeace campaigns. So we're a people power movement. That's how we get this stuff done. There's 3.5 million members all over the world. I want to get you involved, make you a member of Greenpeace. So we all do a couple things. We all do a monthly donation, keeps Greenpeace independent. We don't take government corporate funding at all, because more than likely we're going to have to campaign against them at some point, and we can't have them being the ones paying our bills. And the second thing is you give us your people power. 3.5 million people all over the world banding together. It's the only shot we have, against getting multi-billion-dollar corporations' attention.
Yeah, you guys should join my movement. I'm working on getting us net present value citizen trust accounts for each and every citizen on the planet.
Okay.
Most money only comes from the past, but you can look into the future and you can see the better world that we can build if we only had enough money to build the sustainable and renewable technology.
Well, I think we have enough money.
No, we don't.
There's
only $1,000 trillion on Earth. I mean, Wall Street has $600 trillion. So maybe there's $10,000 trillion on Earth. And we got $100,000 trillion problems, and we need $1,000,000 trillion solutions.
I mean, going sustainable is not a $1 million trillion solution. It's expensive, yes, but it's affordable.
I figured it out.
In terms of like long term, you know.
For 350 megawatts per wind chimney, they call them energy towers on Wikipedia. They're wind chimneys. They're 1 kilometer tall and 400 meters wide. Big chimney. Air go down or up, either way, and it turns the turbine 24/7, 350 megawatts. 10 times as much electricity as was generated globally in 2010 from 50,000 of these wind chimneys. So to build those wind chimneys, they're right up there with the largest structures that have ever been built on Earth. You need to finance them. And so the fossil economy is holding on to their money so tight. Absolutely. What we need to do is look into the future. We can calculate what all this energy and the construction and the is worth. Then we look at the balance sheet of the United States of America, which is negative $17 trillion net worth.
Yeah.
Not just debt, but if you take all the equity, you know what equity is, what you own that you don't have to give back to anybody else. That's your equity. So all of our equity is negative $17 trillion. We owe $17 trillion more than the national parks, the ocean, and the people, the human capital. It's criminally undervalued. You talk to accountants and they'll tell you, when you assess or appraise something, they're generally so all the assets, this building, my dog, this car, the street, we're only going to be here for another 1 billion years at the very most. Then the sun red novas, and we got to be in another solar system. It's too hot, and everything's gone. So over 1 billion years.
I don't even know if we have that much time.
Yeah, maybe only 500 million, maybe only 40 million generations left.
Yeah.
Maybe as much as 80 million. But somewhere between 40 and 80 million generations left. You know, tens of millions of families left compared to millions of trillions of dollars that we need. So these guys here, John McCain just came out and said hi to me. I nominated him for Secretary of Defense. I said, we want to know what you want, and then we'll make it better. So you get what you want, and we get what we want.
Right.
So he went back inside. So this is a similar idea. All the oil economy, instead of fighting, we got to get some of this money to build our windmills. No, we need the money for the oil wells and the gas cars. So instead of fighting over that, we said, you can keep this old economy. We're going to look into the future. And we're going to take the net present value of the future free cash flows from these assets and discount them to a net present value.
Right on.
So we know we're going to have, say we're going to build a second national capital near the Rocky Mountains a couple of generations from now. Mm-hmm. And we'll split our sessions, half here, half there, so more Californians and Arizonans can come and visit the capital, because there'll be 2 of them. So that's going to be worth something on our balance sheet. And say it's going to be worth, $5 trillion for having the second capital. So we can say, because we know that's going to be coming in the future, we can take $1 trillion of it now.
Yeah.
And we can use that trillion. We can say, look, we're going to pledge the value of that new capital. So there's some collateral. We're going to go over to the mint, and we're going to mint up $1 trillion. No borrowing. We don't need you guys. We're just going to mint it up. And we're not going to have inflation, because that $1 trillion is all going to build that second national capital. Yeah, we're going to employ people. They'll be able to buy food, and they'll be able to drive around, but we're not just going to hand it out for people to go into Starbucks and bid up the price of coffee. We're going to spend it on what we say. So now we have a whole mechanism looking into the future, all these plans, us praising them, discounting them back. Now, instead of you just being worth, $10,000 in a malpractice, or $100,000 limit on what you can claim, that's what a human life is worth. Oh, you're worth all the future free cash flows coming out of you and your family and your buddies and your teamwork together. You represent another $40 million generations worth of people coming out of you guys going forward, and what they're going to earn and the value they're going to create, so we can bring that back to now. And we say, well, maybe it's worth, $10,000 trillion what the people in America are going to be working. Let's take $1 trillion of it now and mint it up and put it in trust accounts and bank accounts and endow these families, so you have money in the bank. It's under a covenant with a trust committee that watches it, so you can't go spend it wildly. But now you got a regular monthly income from just like the rich people do. They're all endowed, like the universities. They're endowed. So we endow everybody. Now everyone's endowed. All of a sudden, I don't know if I want to be bad and make a crime or do vandalism or make a mess. I got an endowment. I'm part of this. We endow everybody, and then we go forward and do the plans that create the value that justify us from having printed up the money. Yeah. So you got good, great. Well, and part of it is we appraise the value of the Green Peace assets, what you want to protect in the rainforest. The air, it's only 9 miles deep, what we breathe.
Yeah.
So we assess that and appraise that because we need to recycle it through the energy tower chimneys. It comes down and turns the generator, goes out, it goes back up. It goes up, it comes down. You can build these things in a pattern for a global climate control network.
For sure. So
yeah,
you're awesome. We need people like you on our
I don't
team.
know if I can afford it, but I can try to join and hopefully get a synergy.
Yeah. Let me show you how it works. It's basic contact info.
Yeah.
We set up the monthly donations through credit or debit.
Yeah.
You're not signing a contract.
Huh?
You can feel free to change it whenever you want.
Uh-huh.
Let us use your name on our campaigns for as long as you can.
Can I do as little as like $10 a month?
So the minimum for the first month is $15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
You're awesome.
Okay. I don't know how long, but I can sign up.
I think you've got a pen.
Yeah, thanks. Stay here, Mecca Liberty.
Mecca Liberty.
Yeah, question authority respectfully.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Greenpeace does a pretty good job of that. Our mission statement is nonviolence.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys end up getting treated violently.
Yeah.
Some of your members have been killed.
They certainly have. They're killing missionaries in the Amazon. These huge lumber corporations who are sourcing illegally will just kill people. We've lost a lot of activists in the Amazon because of it. Actually, pretty crazy. So we don't write any of this part down. I'm going to get Greenpeace on the phone and you speak with them.
Okay. What do I have to tell them?
Debit or credit information.
Okay, I guess.
You're awesome, man. We really appreciate it. We got Procter & Gamble to stop cutting down our Indonesian rainforest within 35 days of campaigning.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. Nike within 2 hours.
Wow. But you got to be careful. A lot of them have figured out they've gotten all they can get for now, and they'll get better sales by being able to put the Greenpeace logo that they support you.
Right.
So you might have them donate some money or something, if not to you, to somebody else.
Yeah, well, we definitely, in our 43 years, we've never taken government or corporate money of any kind. And that's really important to us. So this right here, this is solely how we're funded. That way, we can remain 100% true to our cause.
Yeah, but then to be sure that the guys aren't manipulating you because they know they don't have to give you any money, you could say, we don't take it, but here are some other people who do that you might like to contribute to, so we could report that you are supporting the...
Yeah, 16257. Password is Rainbow Warrior. We talked about forests at home and on the sidewalk. So just sign it in.
Other monthly 15.
It is William Hale, Hale. 15.
10th. 14.
Networks activist.
10.
All right, they're ready to speak with you.
Okay. Hi.
I can take this.
Okay. Hello. Hi, how are you? Okay, I'm signing up with you, but I'm not. I hope I can earn some more money as I go along, but I can at least get in on the minimum. How are you? Yeah, what's $2 at this point? I can amend that on the record. Sure. Who? I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. How are you? Okay, Shad. How are things where you are? Okay. 929.51. Although I don't usually have to give that out for anything, I wonder why you guys take it. Okay, well, I guess we could have confirmed that without giving out the birth date, but
Sorry.
yeah, erase it, please. Well, I don't know. I prefer the month to the year. These marketing people all want to know the year. You shouldn't have to give your age to buy a cell phone. It's not polite to ask a lady her age. Okay. Good. Thanks, Shad. What's what? Okay, 4200 Wisconsin Avenue Northwest. 4200 Wisconsin, WISC, Ave Northwest, Suite 106-146. That's Suite 106-146. Zip code Washington, D.C. 20016. You're welcome. Whale, like you guys say, whale, WHALE 12345 at gmail.com. 202-465-0067. One moment, please.
You need me to hang on to anything for you?
Sure, yeah, thanks. Card number. Hold on, Mecca, Medina, Liberty. Is this the card here?
Did you adopt her?
Okay. Is what?
Did you adopt her?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I bought Mecca out in Oregon. Okay, Shad, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 4430.
She's like, get off my leash, Lee.
I'm sorry.
5751.
I'm sure she will stay, but
0846 5913 59118
she's a big cat.
And the express station.
917. Okay.
January, future non-swimming water about 50%.
Yeah, okay. I'm probably good for at least a couple, 3-4 months, but I work on my own fixed income, and that's being reduced, and I haven't found a way to earn any money yet. So if you guys have any way I can earn money doing what I already do, I have a website called oneoftheleast.wordpress.com, and you check it out, find anything you think I could do to earn money, and I'll try to do that so I can share it with you. Okay, Shad, sure. Here you go, warrior.
All right, I'm going to get you your receipt real quick, all right?
Okay.
Bye. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Cool. You're awesome. Thank you so much for getting involved. I just need a signature there.
Okay,
And I'll
good.
give you the carbon copy of your receipt. And I would love to write down that that website you were just telling Chad about.
Yeah, oneoftheleast.wordpress.com.
That WordPress? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to write it after you sign there.
Okay.
Sorry.
Perfect. Be calm, Mecca. Be calm. Say hi. Be calm. Good.
All right, let me see. Okay, what is it?
One of the least. One word.
At WordPress?
.wordpress.com.
Cool. All right, well, I'll let you call back your people.
Okay.
Thank you so much for getting involved.
Yeah,
You're awesome.
likewise, Warrior. Good luck.
Thank you, Rainbow Warrior.
Rainbow
All right,
Warrior.
release his-
Rainbow. Whoa, yeah, you okay?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, if there's any way I can earn money doing what I already do, then I can share it with you guys.
So greenpeace.org is our website. It's on there. We have job listings all the time.
All right.
If you go into the section, work with us.
Yeah.
They have like full benefits and everything, so it's totally awesome.
Good.
Yeah, it's my first job where I've gotten benefits, so it's pretty exciting.
Well, good.
Yeah, for sure.
glad for you.
And Greenwire is
Greenwire.
also a really good. There's a link on our page for Greenwire.
Yeah.
It would be a really good place for you to go online and get with social media about what you're doing.
Good. Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, as unto you. How's your leg, Mecca? Good, Liberty. Come here. You like those people? Good. There you go. Good. Good. Hi. Good. Good. Hi. Good. Good. Hi. Good. Packed, shipped, delivered. Joy. USPS, FedEx, DEA, DMV, e-name at dmv.state.org. Sorry, thanks. Yeah, now we can get, inshallah, God willing, we'll be able to get our controlled substances delivered to us thanks to our e-name at dmv.state.gov via FedEx, UPS, and other qualifying carriers in partnership with Brinks. And who else? Good. Because education makes us responsible race car drivers. High test fuel, bound and determined, memorize and outgrow it. What's your idea of fun? Special program for the kids who don't use drugs too. Get your e-name at dmv.state.gov. Access to NASA launches and what else? Looking for a unique DC experience? Here's a mouth-watering one. But you got to share your allowance with your dependents. Famous puppet death scenes. Oh. The body falls, but the spirit lives on. I didn't change this thing yet. I got to do that. I heard the alarm go off. Okay. District Architecture Center. Good. Peace is an architectural solution. District Architecture Center. Life needs horizontal surfaces to work on.
Yeah, I hope so too.
And vertical surfaces for privacy. And that is all. Feels like it went off though. Astaghfirullah. Good. Alhamdulillah. Hallelujah.